Ever get that feeling that something is just off?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how it feels to dive into Suzanne Lyall's case.
Right.
Vanished in 1998. Left behind just a whole lot of unanswered questions that we're going to try and explore today. So Suzanne Lyall.
A 19-year-old college student.
SUNY Albany.
That's right. Seemingly ordinary life. Normal routine.
March 2nd, 1998.
Just another day that turned into a nightmare.
And it never stopped being a nightmare, did it?
Yeah.
This case still hasn't been solved.
No, not yet.
Okay, so let's set the scene a little bit. 1998, Cross Gates Mall. I mean, it was the place to be back then. Remember Babbage's?
Oh, yeah. A haven for gamers.
Suzanne worked the evening shift at Babbage's, took the bus back to her dorm. Pretty normal, right?
Routine.
Last confirmed sighting was around 9:20 p.m.
Yeah.
Getting off the CDTA bus near her dorm.
But she never actually made it inside.
Her things were just gone.
Poof. Vanished. Purse. ID.
Stuff you'd think you'd find if someone just, I don't know, wandered off or something.
Exactly.
But here's the thing. They found her work name tag.
Yeah, miles away. In a commuter parking lot.
Why the name tag? What's that all about? Was that a clue, like someone trying to throw the investigators off? Or just a random thing?
It's a detail that has fueled so many theories. I mean, was it deliberate? A red herring to mislead the investigation? Or could it have been a simple accident? Maybe it fell off her uniform sometime before. Who knows?
Okay, and then there's her boyfriend, Richard Condon. He got a pager message from her that night.
Pagers.
Remember those?
Vaguely. I mean, that message could be anything. A crucial piece of evidence or a dead end.
The investigators had to look into it, right? Figure out their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
If the message was really from her.
Absolutely. Their communication, alibis, everything. Was the pager stolen? Was it a genuine message? So many questions.
Right. So many questions. And then the ATM. Her debit card was used after she disappeared.
But the footage, useless.
Too grainy. Couldn't make out who it was.
This is where things get really interesting. This one detail throws everything we think we know into question. I mean, was it her at the ATM?
If it wasn't, who was it? And what does that tell us?
Right. It makes you wonder about the timeline, too. Was the camera just bad back then? Or was it tampered with? Could the timestamp on the footage be wrong? All these things could change our understanding of what happened.
It makes you wonder what happened between the bus stop and her dorm.
Right.
If there was no struggle at the bus stop, how did she just disappear?
Well, that's where the abduction theories start to make sense, right?
Right. So someone who knew Suzanne or had been watching her.
Exactly. Someone who could approach her without causing a scene. No struggle. Maybe she knew her abductor. Or maybe she was completely taken by surprise.
We can't forget Suzanne's parents, Doug and Mary Lyall. They turned their grief into something incredible.
They really did. They founded the Center for Hope. Amazing work supporting families of missing persons and just raising awareness. It's so crucial.
It really is. A powerful legacy. Suzanne's case, by the way, is still open. It's featured on National Missing Persons Day every year. The search for answers continues. So, after this deep dive, what stands out to you? What are you thinking about?
For me, it's the lack of closure. Imagine not knowing what happened to your child. Years and years of unanswered questions.
It's a powerful reminder of the ripple effects these cases have.
Yeah.
Families, communities.
The impact is devastating and long-lasting.
Here's something to consider as we wrap things up. What if it wasn't Suzanne at that ATM? What does that tell us about who might have been involved? And if it was her, what happened next?
It's a chilling thought.
Yeah, it really is.
There's still so much we don't know.
We'll keep searching for answers.
We have to.
And until then,
Yeah.
keep asking questions and stay curious.
Always.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll be back soon with another case.
Until then,
Stay safe out there.
and keep the lights on.